Hi guys, and welcome to the State of Crypto, one-stop source for all crypto-related news. I'm your host Martin, and this is episode 166, technical analysis edition again today. Sorry guys for being late today. I did have some work that I had to finish at the office. It just basically took a little bit longer than expected, and I just got home, rushed in, basically set up the stream quickly, and yeah, I'm here. Anyways, if you're catching this from live, welcome, and if you're catching the replay and have any suggestions for us, please leave us a comment below and let us know what you're thinking. Now, if you want to be up to date with the latest crypto-related news, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button and that bell so you're notified when we go live. And if you want to keep on chatting with us once the stream is done, you can join us on the Discord. The link is in the description, guys. So is the link to all the amazing articles that we cover here on the stream. No articles tonight, though, because we'll just do the technicals. Now, without further ado, and since we're late, we're going to jump right into the actual analysis, right? And look at what's happening with the market. Now, what is happening here? Let's see at market cap. Well, we had a very nice day yesterday. Really nice day yesterday. 3.34% up from an opening of 233.0 billion, closing at 240.46 billion, a $7.78 billion move to the upside. Right now, still moving up 2.09%. Sitting at 245.48 billion, a almost $5 billion move to the upside, right? So again, very, very nice movements to the upside today. Again, we did have this hidden bullish divergence, so we kind of pumped and bounced from. Also tried more or less holding a 20-minute pound, bouncing for the second day in a row. Now, I got the hiccups apparently, so 1 second. All right, cool. Let's move on to Bitcoin dominance. What is happening with Bitcoin dominance? Yesterday, Bitcoin getting a little bit of dominance, 0.20%, which is very, very nice. Because I don't want Bitcoin to get a lot of dominance. That's why it's nice, right? Don't get me wrong. It's going up 0.20% from an opening of 67.12, closing at 67.27. Again, a 0.20% move to the upside. Right now, moving down, up still, 0.24. From sitting at 67.42, right? 67.42% of market cap. That is a lot of money for Bitcoin. So again, happy that it's gaining some dominance, but not too much. It's going to give a chance to the alts to also gain dominance probably, and then try to rally as well. What is happening with the price of Bitcoin? $9,105.01. Now it's going up, now it's going down. There we go, more or less around that area. So what is happening, guys? We had called this hidden bullish divergence, right? Price action to the upside. We called that a couple days ago. It was very, very nice. We did move to the upside the last 2 days. Again, very nice stuff happening. Sitting bought on the RSI at 66.75. After that, not much. I do like that. It depends on whether or not you like this, but we still yet to make positive momentum, right? So what we would have right now, it's us going higher, right? And I'll just make sure this is going to stay here on the daily. Now it wants to go into the 1 hour, see? There we go. And we will be going lower from here, right? So again, from here to here, we'll be going to 0. So, and from here to here, we'll be going to 0. But again, this is still developing. This is not set in stone yet. What we could end up, right now we have bullish divergence, bearish divergence, strong bearish divergence. So I'm not too worried about this yet. We're still developing this positive momentum. We're still trying to rally from here. And we're about to get a cross off the MACD over the signal line. And sometimes when we get those crosses, we do get large, nice green bars happening. That's just something to consider. Now, something else that I'm looking for, right? We are hitting some resistance at the top part of this major downsloping channel. When I checked it out today earlier, we were going a little bit low. We were a little bit below it, facing it a little bit more as resistance. But right now, we're starting to get outside of that area, which is good. And like I said, sitting bought on the RSI at 66.73. This has a big chance of not playing out if we can keep on pumping. So since it has a chance of not playing out, I'm going to place it in blue. Just so we know, we talked about it. That is a possibility that it's there. But there's a chance it might not play out, right? Yesterday we called something similar, and we did it the same way on the 4-hour chart, if you remember that. And you'll see it in a second when we look at that. Now, I did lose a lot of my work from yesterday. For some reason, the charts didn't save. And basically, after Bitcoin, there's really nothing else that's charted for the advances that we worked on yesterday. So today, let's go into the 4 hours, right? What's happening? On the 4 hours, we're here, right? We're talking, look, man, we have this bearish divergence. Right now, we kind of are going still lower than our previous high over here, right? So right now we would trace to here, right? It's still going lower and still going much higher. But again, on this island, really no divergence that is bearish. Now we do have some very small positive momentum here, in this too, and then over here, run, and then our major one with this one, our major high, right? So from this high to this high, we're going lower high, right, with more positive momentum. And on the other side, we're really going higher. We're sitting overbought at 79.59, so we might get a pullback, right? We went a little bit parabolic, that's fine. Now, something that I haven't checked, and I'll go back and check into the 1 hour, is where are we at in relation to the 200 simple moving average. If you remember last time we checked that 200 simple moving average, it was sitting around 8,900 and change. And right now we're going to check it, because if we manage to close this day above that, we might be on the bull trend again, and that might really help us break out of this bear market. And that's something that I'm looking forward to, right? Now, I'll just change this real quick to the 200 and we'll check it out. That's what we're going to do. So if you haven't followed this show in a while, we do that, right? We change to 200. And look, man, yesterday, we did pull back last minute. And I'm going to zoom this a little bit more, although I have to like re-click in the charts. But look at this. We did manage to go above it, hit that 8,983, right? Or somewhere a little bit higher than that. The high was 8,985. So $2 above my where I had set up as resistance, which is fine. We're within that range. And we did manage to pull back. And we pulled back still below that 200 simple moving average, which is okay. Today when we opened, we didn't go bearish. We went on bullish still. And we're still managed to get above that 200 simple moving average. Now, if we close up here, really, we might be looking at the next bull trend. Now, if you remember, and I do look at this chart a lot, especially with the 200 simple, right? Last time we broke above it and confirmed close above it was back here on April the 2nd. And from there, look, it was all very nice movement to the upside. When we were below it, right, we never managed to get above it. So again, getting above it, it's very key for this market. Last time we got above that, before that, April, was on February the 8th. And we did only get outside of that for a couple of days, right, maybe about a month or so, before we fell below it. So the fact that we're getting out of it does not just mean that we're going to go crazy. It could mean that we go crazy, right? Like we did back here. When we got out of that, way back here, all we were into was just the uptrend, right? The major uptrend that took this coin to like 19,000, almost $20,000. So again, it's very, very key that we managed to stay above that. And that's really something I'm looking forward to. Now I'm going to go back to the 4 hours. I'm going to get rid of the 200. I'll just put it back on the 20. There we go. So again, a little bit outside of the Bollinger Bands. We might get some pullback. If we do, we might retest the top of this channel. But right now, we don't have any kind of bearish divergence on the 4 hours that would indicate that we will break down, except for this major one that I'm kind of saying it might not play out. We kind of would also have it on the RSI, I believe. Yes, we're definitely going much higher now. So we're having two of the oscillators. We do need to get some pullback, though. Or at least some sort of flag forming after this very, very nice impulse up that we've been getting on Bitcoin, right? So what is happening after that? And well, let's look at the 1 hour chart for that. All right, so on the 1 hour chart, if you don't remember, I'll play this small video from yesterday. It's something that I have that we were talking about what could potentially happen in the market today. I do have it here. I'll just mute my mic real quick and we'll look at this and then we'll see what happened, right? Just 1 second as I pause the music and mute my mic. Creating that divergence, we don't quite have it on the RSI, so there's a chance it might not play out, right? It could just be like taking a breather before we actually try to run again. Now our price is very close to this high, and we're probably going to make another positive momentum and another slight blue at some point in time. and really go lower and lower on the RSI, create divergence again, bearish, strong bearish, and then probably break down from there. And if we do, we would have the 20 MA to look forward to, right? The 20 simple moving average. All right, so we do have the 20 MA to look forward to, right? That was back here. Look what we did. We did end up making that blue that I was hoping that we would get, creating that stronger divergence, and that's fine, man. Really, that's fine. I was hoping to get some divergence here. We do have it here as well. No, we're going higher still. So we don't quite have it, right? I was looking for some divergence to develop on the other side. We didn't get it, though. But we did manage to move down from this divergence still and managed to touch that 20 MA, which was a move that I was kind of expecting would happen. And we managed to hold it and bounce from there. Now, if you remember, I did talk about putting a stop loss at my position. And I'll also talk about that right now. And I'll show you that as well, right? Right now, sitting overbought at 73.98 on the RSI. I'm waiting to see if this is going to play out. If it's going to play out, I'm probably going to cancel my position. I still haven't placed my stop loss yet, so I still had to figure it out. But I'm probably going to place a take profit right now. I'm probably at like 8,500, maybe. I'm not sure. All right, so if you remember, I was saying I was going to place a stop loss at 8,500. That was something key that I was looking for to get out of the market, right, and still take a profit, because I did end up getting back here like 8,200 and change, and that was fine, right? So the market did manage to move up, and it didn't hit that 8,500. So my position, or my closing my position, didn't trigger my take profit. We did manage to jump much higher. So what I'm going to do right now is probably going to place another take profit, but at a higher level. And right now, my higher level, it's probably going to be 8,800, right? I'm willing to leave some money on the table, but I'm also willing to exit more or less at this point. It's below that 20 simple moving average right now, which would mean that we have to move down, test the 20, right? Test first the support, 8,983. Then it would mean first the major downsloping channel, then 8,983. Then break down still, not manage to hold and lose the 20 MA, and then break down still a little bit more. But by the time that happens, a couple more candles might develop. We might see that move to the downside. Now, short term, what's happening? Shorter term, from this island to this island, look at this. No momentum. It's major than this one, right? So this is the highest momentum we've made. Much higher than this previous island. Also higher than our previous island, right? That was here. And very, very nicely. So we're not creating that bearish divergence that we would be looking for on the MACD histogram. Now, this is from the daily, from 4 hours, I believe, right? There's something that we're tracking from there, because the only thing that is blue that I have here. Now, when I was off the air, I was tracking this because we were going higher still, and here we're starting to develop this very, very tiny positive momentum island, and I was worried that we could lose the footing here, maybe retest at 20 MA and really break down. So I really was hunting for that 8,500, but then afterwards, we did manage to create more positive momentum, right? And really pump from there, which was really, really nice. Again, a bit of a surprise, really, because I was really hoping or believing that we would break down a little bit and then try to run from there again, creating a little bit more bullish divergence. But that's fine. I mean, we ended up running. That was something I was hunting for. It didn't quite play out. Again, like I said, it doesn't really have to play out. Just we got to keep on tracking it just in case it starts to play out. We can really take a position, right? So this, like I said, still going lower. That's fine. Right now, what I said, we do have on the RSI that divergence, right? Bearish, strong. We're going higher here. Just looking to make sure this is going to stay here on the 1 hour only. Yes. Okay. And we're going lower here, right? And we don't have that on the MACD. So again, there's a chance it might play out. There's a chance it might not play out. We're seeing some stagnation. We're kind of flagging right now. And if we move back down, we do know where we could go. We already talked about it, right? Here, the top part of the downsloping channel, the 8,900, or then the 20 MA, right? So again, the move to the downside is going to have to be very steep. The only thing I don't like is that we're sitting overbought on the RSI at 78.52 on the 4 hours. We're sitting overbought at almost 80, 79.59 on the 4 hours, and we're also seeing bought on the RSI on the daily at 66. So again, there's a chance we might try to retrace. There's still room for this to grow. This can still go positive and still manage to pump a little bit more. So again, expectations right now are for this to be able to go up, but just keep on tracking because we're starting to see some stagnation happening. We're probably getting exhausted from this. even though we have not made divergence, there's no reason why we couldn't start creating it. So just keep on tracking this again. As it might play out, right? So again, we talked about Bitcoin. We're gonna move on to Ethereum, and after Ethereum, on Ethereum, I don't have anything of the stuff that I traced yesterday, so I'm probably gonna rework a lot of the stuff from yesterday and still do stuff today. Let's go to Ethereum. Ethereum losing dominance yesterday, 1.85%. Right now, losing dominance 0.18%, sitting at 7.71% of market cap. Now, the price of Ethereum is at $173.21. Very nice bounce, not quite as high as our previous high. If you remember on Bitcoin, we are making a higher high than our previous high, right? And that's fine. On Ethereum, we don't quite have that. So we're going lower in that positive momentum as well, and lower in the RSI. Really nothing to trace here on the daily. Sitting bought on the RSI at 65.93, and that's about it. So we're gonna move on to the 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour chart, we didn't. I believe we didn't call anything else. If anything, I do believe I might just move this to here and here. Probably, I'm not sure. It seems like the move to make, and this here as well. So again, strong bullish divergence, price action to the outside. We did get that run again above that 20 MA, following the market, right? Not as sharp as Bitcoin, but still following the market, right? Bitcoin just looks like a curve to the upside. This seems a little bit more staggered, but still nice. Now, are we making divergence in the short term? Yes, I do believe we might be making divergence. This is 1.10. 1.10. Okay, cool. So what's happening is we're going high to a higher high, and we're going on that momentum just sideways, right? What that would mean is that we're making weak bearish divergence, could potentially mean price action to the downside. So again, be careful about this. Sitting overbought on the RSI at 71.46. So let's go to the 1-hour chart. On the 1-hour chart, oh man, this stuff from the 4-hour came here. Oh, there we go. There we go. Sorry guys, cleaning up a little bit, but that's the way this show usually works, right? Stuff usually doesn't chart the way it's supposed to. Anyways, I do have this. I do believe this might be from the 4 hours. Yes, it is. So I do believe I had cleaned this out yesterday, but since the chart didn't quite save, basically I got screwed, right? So you remember in Bitcoin we had divergence here. Here we wouldn't have it. We're going lower still. That's fine. Then low, higher, low. That's fine. So high, lower, high. That's fine. I don't think we did manage to trade anything on Binance or on Ethereum. I would have to look at yesterday's stream to like rechart what we did. So I'm gonna focus on what's happening right now, short term. Right high, lower high. RSI is high, then going to a lower point on the RSI. But on the price, we're doing the opposite, right? We're going higher. We're creating that divergence, that bearish, strong bearish divergence that could potentially break us down. If we break down, we have the 20 MA to look forward to. Now, let me check here. 44, 45. So it still managed to go a little bit higher. And that's fine. That was yesterday at 6 p.m. So I do believe I didn't chart anything here on the 1 hour, and that could be fine. Now, there's potential that we break the downside, and if the rest of the market is indicating this, even if Bitcoin doesn't have it and the rest of the market is having divergence, and the rest of the market starts moving down, it could make Bitcoin move slightly down. Now, it's not impervious to shifts on other coins as well, right? Sometimes the altcoins have started the bull rally, so again, it wouldn't be weird for the altcoins to also move down and Bitcoin follow suit. Now, the RSI is sitting at 67.23. Sitting bought on the RSI, but again, you gotta see if we can manage to still go higher here, and if we manage to pump from here and go higher, we could negate these divergence, and then we could be really, really good. Now, something else that played out here, right, is going from here to here. Just making sure this all in the 1 hour, guys, because otherwise it's really gonna get messy. See, I was going to the 4 hours, so the previous ones I just placed are also probably going to the 4 hours, and it's just something that I gotta keep on working with. There we go, it's in the 1 hour now. Awesome. And now this is also in the 1 hour now. Something that I just keep on cleaning out, because otherwise it's just gonna make the charts really, really messy, and we don't want to have messy charts. Now we went from a high to a low, right? That's fine. That happened today at 2 p.m. So in creating that divergence, that moved to the downside, really not quite touching the 20 MA, but bouncing, because the rest of the market was also bouncing. Right now, Bitcoin is up 2.29%. Right now, Ethereum is up 1.88%. Now, we just finished Ethereum. We're going to move on to the XRP. What is happening with XRP on the daily, guys? Yesterday, price action to the downside 3.27%. Today, moving down still 0.66%. So losing dominance, sitting at 4.15% of market cap. And yes, that is apparently fine for Ripple, right? We haven't really managed to get much higher. Now, my music is stopping for some reason. I am trying to get Spotify to play this, but it really doesn't want to load where it's supposed to. So, man, why is it not bringing out my previous? That's awkward. So I'm just gonna have to play stuff from here again. Sorry, guys. Yeah, let's play this one and shuffle it, I guess. All right, cool. So what's happening? We were losing dominance, like I said, sitting at 4.15% of market cap. What is happening with the price of XRP? 23 cents, 23.332 cents. Again, pumping a little bit. Very nice. We did manage to come down, touch that 20 and bounce from there, rejecting lower prices, but still making a negative day. Today, going very nice green. Trying to move to the upside, 1.35%, like we said. Now that's that, man. Nothing else developing here, right? Low, lower, high, lower, high. Positive momentum, negative momentum. High on the other side, low on the other side. Really nothing else developing here on the daily. Stuff that's happening, it's basically playing itself out on the 1 hour and the 4 hours. On the 4 hours, we had divergence. We called it out. Nice rally to the upside. Again, very, very nice. Stuff that I'm looking at, right? We were moving up very nicely until here. So from here to here, right, we're going very, very slightly higher. Now, this is slant divergence, just taking into account. Sometimes it doesn't play out as strong as divergence from one island to another one. So we're going higher, we're going lower here to this positive momentum. We're creating that bearish divergence, right? That could potentially break us down. Now sitting at 62.51 on the other side, 62.01, so also slightly lower on the other side, just very, very slightly, and sitting right now at 61.61 on the other side, which puts us at bought, but going towards that neutral area. So again, there's a chance that Ripple might want to break down, but if Bitcoin keeps on pumping, it might want to make XRP pump a little bit more. But we just depend on Bitcoin and whatever Bitcoin decides to do. So now that we've talked about this, let's go on to the 1 hour chart. What is happening on the 1 hour chart, guys? So low, high, low, negative momentum, less negative momentum, low on the other side, high on the other side. Then we went higher, and we were really going to zero here. Almost. Okay, cool. So what we have, and I'm not talking about the stuff back here because we didn't get that divergence that we gave with Bitcoin. Then after that, I'm pretty sure we probably had divergence here. Yes, we did, and I'm pretty sure I called this one out yesterday. But like I said, for some reason, it's really not sticking. I lost all the work from yesterday, so sorry about that. It's going higher, or sorry, going higher. There we go. That's where I wanted it. All right, cool. So we did manage to still go higher and make positive momentum, negating this. And let's see. So from here to here, we did manage to go higher still, right? So we're going from here to here, and from here to here. And from here to here as well. So we're creating that strong bearish divergence, price action to the downside. Again, there's a chance we might move down and touch that 20 MA. We're not as above that 20 MA as Bitcoin is. But if you look at this, we did come touch the 20 MA bounce from it. The more we touch it, the more likely we are to break the downside. So again, something to be careful about. Sitting at neutral on their side, 59.87. If you guys have any questions, please put them out on the chat. Let me know. If you want to look at other coins once I finish, also let me know, or other assets, right? That's what we're here for, looking at the market and answering any questions that you guys might have regarding this. So again, like I said, very nice moves happening today in the market. And let's go on to Litecoin. What is happening with Litecoin? Yesterday getting dominance 0.88%. Today still getting dominance 1.65%, sitting at 1.58% of market cap. The price of Litecoin $60.54, rallying nicely, not quite undoing the previous high that we made that was back here. Now, same stuff that's happening with Bitcoin, right? So we're going from a high to a low. Just making sure this is going to stay here with us. And going from a high to a low, right? So really not creating much on the daily here. Yep, not much. Going to zero, going to zero. This managed to bump a little bit more. I'm not sure if we managed to make positive momentum when we were up here. But again, if we did, we could be then looking for bearish divergence, right? Going higher and then lower. That's something that I was looking for right now, but we don't have it yet. So that really nothing happening on the daily. Let's go to the 4 hours. On the 4 hours, we had divergence bullish. We called it out. Nice bump to the upside. From here to here, we didn't quite get that divergence that we were looking for. Really nothing happening after that. Just rallying very nicely. And short term, let's look at this. 68, 71, 71. So these both are the same height. Gotta wait for this to actually confirm before we actually make something else. So low, higher low, negative momentum, positive momentum, more positive momentum. Low on the RSI, high on the RSI. Really sitting overbought at 71.75 on the RSI. And really nothing else we can trace here on the 4 hours. So let's go to the 1 hour chart. Now, like Bitcoin, now we do have this here. Low, higher low, negative momentum, more negative momentum, hidden bullish divergence, price continuation. We did manage to get to the upside. Then from here to here, we went lower, and that's fine. We're also going lower here. From there, we just rallied and hold at 20 MA a couple times, just like Bitcoin did, right? So negative momentum, less negative momentum, high, low, higher low, low on the RSI, high on the RSI. All right, on the top part, do we have divergence? Yes, we do have divergence developing here. We're going from, let's see, where's this high at? Yeah, very, very slight divergence. So we're going slightly lower, we're going slightly higher, and we're also going higher here. So we don't have it here on the RSI, but on the MACD, we do have that bearish divergence that is developing, potential price action to the downside, and probably part of the reason that we're moving down. Anonymous, how's it going, man? I haven't seen you in a while, brother. Thank you for being here. Coronavirus, search in the biotech sector, pick any company in SEC and more likely in the green. Yeah, probably, man. Probably. Although the markets moved down today, right? So, yeah, but we'll look at any company that you pick. And thanks for being here, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, so like I said, right, divergence, potential price action to the downside. That's what we're looking at right now on the 1 hour on Litecoin. Let's go on to Binance. Binance on the daily. Yesterday, we lost dominance, 2.22%. Right now, losing dominance still, 1.19%. I don't look rich. I Latino, lol. Yeah, I'm in Mexico, bro. 1.13% of market cap. And I don't need to look rich, man. Binance sitting at $17.79. What is happening? We're creating divergence. Price action to the downside. We did get it. Managed to hold at 20 MA and bounce from there. Sitting neutral on the RSI at 62.28% of market cap. Really nothing else happening from there. Let's go on to the 4 hours. What is happening here on the 4 hours, man? Let's see. So we're going higher. Really nothing happening here. Going higher still. Now we are creating divergence here. Oh, I didn't want to do that one. There we go. So this is 838 and this is 800. So of course we're going down. Just need to confirm it real quick. So again, slight divergence developing here, going higher here on the price. Of course, creating that strong bearish divergence, potential price action to the downside. We don't have it on the RSI, but sitting bought on the RSI at 64.46. Now let's go to the 1 hour chart. On the 1 hour chart, what is happening here? Well, first of all, the stuff from the 4 hour came here to mess around with us for a little bit. So yeah, let's change this here and get rid of it on the daily. That's fine. Like I said, do some cleanup here on the charts. So, Josh Rabinowitz. Hey, make you a taco? Yeah, sure, man. Buy the meat. So, okay, cool. So we are going high to higher high. That's fine. We managed to go lower here on the MACD histogram. And going down here on the RSI as well, creating that strong bearish divergence, potential price action to downside. We're seeing it play out right now, still above that 20 MA, and really trying to hold it. Other than that, really nothing else happening on the market, right? We've had very nice rallies in the last couple days. We're spot on Bitcoin, man. Yeah, dude, your mom paid me a lot of money to mow lawns, and yeah, she paid me with sex, bro. So what else is happening here? This is for Bitcoin, man. Also, we kind of talked about this, right? Going higher again, really creating that divergence only on the RSI, and yeah. So no comebacks now, Josh Rabinowitz. I'm rude. Yeah, you're rude, bro. You're coming in here and being racist, man. So we managed to go higher still, and yeah. So yeah, divergence is just developing here on the RSI. But you're welcome to stay, bro. If you just find me offensive because I'm rude and I reply back to your rude comments, then that's fine, bro. But the one that started to be rude was you. So, yeah. I'm usually pretty chill, and you can ask whoever else chills or comes and hangs out at this channel. I do take requests from you guys. I do everything. But if you want to come in here and be a prick, that's you, man. No, that's not me. Anyways, yeah. So we had divergence again, potential that we move to the downside again. Just be careful about that. We did talk about potentially bouncing off that of the top part of the downsloping channel. If we move down, still 8,983. Then below that, the 20 simple moving average, right? So that's the targets that we have to downside. 4-hour charts, again, we also covered it. Potentially this happening, right? This hidden bullish. We're not sure if it's going to play out or not. That's why I left it in blue. I was tracking it. It was way back here when we started to look at it yesterday. And it still managed to move up still. So again, starting to get this indecision happening. So we might try to move down. And then again, on the daily, again, we're creating this divergence, right? So again, I'll just shift it here. There we go. This positive momentum, like I said, might start to build up. We're about to get that cross of the MACD over the signal line. And we'll go from there, right? Thanks, Anonymous. Yeah, man, that other guy, I'm not sure why he came in with all this hate, man. But, yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's it for this, man. What do you want to look at, man? Anonymous, since you're here, I think you're the only one that's actually asking for like smart stuff. So if you want to ask for a coin, you said something in the pharma, but just tell me which company, because right now I'm not doing any stocks. I'm only on crypto, and I'm not sure which one you want me to look at. So if you give me any one, I'll look at it. And it might be from the coronavirus. We might have to look at other stuff there, and really see from there if there's other stuff that's coming out, like some kind of earnings, maybe some drugs being approved or something like that, that could be making these companies have green numbers. I'm not sure if it's just a coronavirus, though. I'm not sure if that's enough to really warrant that pump to the upside. But again, if you have any companies that you want me to look at, put them out on the chat, and I will definitely look at them, man. Biotech. All right, let me look for pharma companies or biotech companies. Dow. 25 biotech companies. Yeah, we'll look at some of these, man. Probably have some here. Let's look for one. For one of the top ones. This is in Copenhagen. Let me get one from the NASDAQ. Yeah, we'll look at this one. Yeah, I do have education, bro. But you know, rude people get rude remarks, right? So if you want to come in here and be friendly, I can be friendly. But if you want to come in here and be a dick, then I can be a dick too, man. Sorry about that. So this one's not pumping that much, bro. It is having a good move to the upside. Oh, I'm looking at the daily. Yes, it is having a good move to the upside, but not really pumping up that much, bro. Let's see, low, lower, low, negative momentum, more negative momentum, low on the RSI, lower on the RSI, and yeah, it's fine, man. Yeah, bro, I work right there with your cousin, man. We make fast food, man. Yeah. Yeah, not really fast food, man. I used to work for trading companies, actually. As head trader, even for the country. And right now I'm working as business development manager for a very large Swiss company. And I'm based in Mexico. Anonymous, this is really not pumping, bro. So, if you have another stock from biotech, I'm really haven't been looking at biotechs. So, if you have a ticker, I can definitely look at it, man. Yay, Spotify ads. Fuck yeah, man, using the free version. Everything behind me looks so cheap. Yeah, dude, I have a kid, and those are all his Legos. We do share this room. That's the Lego Batman Setmobile. That's the Lego Batman collection. And that back there is the Arkham Asylum. Back there is a bull. And back there are some Deadpools that are from his collection as well. And yeah, so this room is my office. And I do have kids, and I like to share it with them. If you believe having kids and having their toys and having them involved in your life is cheap, then that is your opinion. But I do like hanging out with my kids and playing with them. And I like to have them come into my office and play with me. So yeah, bro, I do get to work from home as well. So yeah, I hope that answers your question, Josh Rabinowitz. Okay, so Spotify's ads are done. Let's play this one. Yeah, Anonymous, just let me know whenever you find something and I'll check it out. Right now, I'll go back and look at... What else do we look at, man, usually? I think when Benny's here, he usually requests... not Icon, but the other one. Fuck, I keep forgetting the name. I'm trying to find... Installer. I think that's the one he requests. Top Gainer, CBL, Cleveland Battle. Okay, cool. I'll look for that one. So let me look at this, man, because Benny usually requests this, and he usually just watches the stream afterwards, and he sends me a message, but I'll just check this one out real quick. So, just moving sideways right now on Installer on the daily. Really not much happening. Sitting sold still at 35.20. Let's go to the 4 hours. On the 4 hours again, so really not much. Again, getting that stagnation, that sideways motion. If anything, we could trace sort of a triangle going on like this, and maybe from down here, man. All right, something like that. If we ignore the wicks, that's fine. If you want to include the wicks, then we'll be looking at a different picture. But again, I do want to use the wick. I want to ignore the wicks. Sorry. Looking at that, man, it's very neutral right now on the other side. 44.66. Let's go to the 1 hour. Try to see if this might pump. Negative momentum. More lower, more negative momentum, lower on there. So really nothing there. This is really not looking very good, man. It's just looking flatlining, and you don't want to see this, man. It could be that we're kind of consolidating at this area before we try to rally again. But seeing the rest of the market pump and these do nothing, it's not usually what you want to see. So we want to wait for this to clear up a little bit more. Hopefully get something clearer that we can look at, right? So that's that, and yeah. So, Anonymous, thank you, man. You did say it, CBLI. I'll look for that one, man. Awesome, man. This one had a very nice gap to the upside. Sorry, zooming in a lot. I'm trying to look for the technicals real quick. Let's see. Let's see where we at. Alright, so do we have something? Yeah, yeah, we might have something. Alright, cool. So back here, this is way back though. We're talking, where is this at? December, right? We're creating this hidden bullish divergence, right? Potential price continuation. We did manage to move slightly to the upside, and again, around January the 13th, we did get some very nice gappage, very nice movement to the upside, sorry, and really gapping up just today. So I'm really interested why this is gapping up today. All right. Yeah, I guess Josh Rabinowitz just doesn't have any more weird comments to make. Thank you for coming, Josh Rabinowitz. I do hope that you had fun on this channel, and yeah. Anyways, 40 stocks moving Monday's midday. Let's see this. Coronavirus link sends nanocap stocks up 150%. Yes, that yeah, you're right, Anonymous. It is due to the coronavirus. That apparently is being a very, very weird virus. A lot of people are suffering from that, and it's kind of sad that this is happening. But again, life is what it is, and sometimes these viruses come up and wreak havoc. And as sad as it is that a lot of people are dying, it's going to give us some advances in medicine that are going to be able to counter these new viruses and these new super viruses as they keep on developing, right? Because they are mutating and they keep on growing, and that's something that's always going to be there. So again, as long as the viruses keep mutating, we're going to have to keep on coming up with new medicine, etc., to be able to counter them. So that's the only sad thing. Anyways, what is happening with this? Let's see. So, yeah, apparently shares of NanoCap Cleveland Biolabs jump out of the gate Monday. Okay, 100%, 100 times average volume. Okay, strong move came amid lack of significant news from the companies. It's apparently in reaction to the coronavirus outbreak in China, which has thus far claimed 80 lives and left about 461 in critical condition. That is really, really sad, man. What are the odds? It's the same comedian writer on Carmichael show, Broad City. Not sure, man. You mean that Josh Rabinowitz is a comedian writer? Maybe he was coming here for comedy. I'm not sure, man. I don't think I've ever seen that show, so I'm not sure what it's about. But I'm pretty sure if he's a comedian, he would have a sense of humor and not just an insulting sense of humor. Or at least some sarcasm would be nice, or some funny comments, but just like pure up insulting. Yeah, that's not funny remarks, right? That's usually not what comedians do. Or at least not comedy writers. The same ones, at least some that I know. Right? Yeah, he can have the same name. Yeah, man. So yeah, it is coronavirus, bro, for sure. Very nice gap though, man. That is some serious dough, man. That's a very, very nice gap opening from. When was this closing? $1.32 and opening at $3.11, man. That is just 100% up on over 100% up on value. Almost 200% up on value, and then really, really closing way up here, man. That is an insane amount of money, man. Someone probably made a killing on this. That's very nice. Double gainer, LLIT. All right, cool. I'll check that one out. So I guess we lost our comedian, man. I think he left. He didn't like the Yo Mama jokes that I make, so too bad. Fuck, this one's also gapping, not quite as much as the other one that we're looking at, Cleveland Biolabs. This one gapped a lot. This one did go from $1.09 opening, the prior day. So this day closed $1.32. So it did go from $1.30 all the way up to $3.11 opening. So that's very, very nice. Lit. It just went up like $1 and change. So it was sitting at $1.08 closing, and it opened up at $2.20. So yeah, it almost went 100% up as well. But it seems like it didn't play out as nice as the other one, right? The other one did manage to go up a little bit higher, price-wise. At least I think you would have gotten more value for your money. Really, this one's not showing any news that I can look at. The last news that it has is from, I can't even tell. January the 6th, so really nothing there. Let me make sure we can see that again. There we go. And then BC, I'll look at that one. Alright, cool. I'm trying to figure out what's happening here because you had a very, very nice spike a couple days ago. And you had some kind of pullback, and then you really got down a lot, man. If you bought here and you got in here, hoping it would go up and you got out here, man, you got wrecked. So we're going much higher, obviously, with more possible and lower on there. So, okay, cool. The only thing I have looking at here, it's this, right? You're going higher here. You're going lower here. Creating that bearish divergence. Something to watch out for. This might move down. Let me look at lit. Lit doesn't have to see high, higher, high, right? And Cleveland Biolabs also high, higher, high, right? This one did manage to gap up. So just be careful about this bearish divergence. There's a chance it could break you down if you're into this one. I'll look at the other one that you type also, Anonymous. Yeah. I wonder if that guy hit the dislike button. It just makes me curious. Just 1 second. If he did, he's such a little... Yeah, I'm not going to say that other word. Dude, I already probably... Even though I don't get monetized or anything like that here, I'm probably going to be in trouble for saying the D word a couple minutes ago. Nah, I'm not sure, man. It's not reloading here. Let me open this up again. See if it uploads. Yeah, he gave me a dislike. He's such a little girl, man. No being disrespectful to girls, but he's such a little bee. Yeah, you know what word I'm going for. Whatever, man. Oh, man. Shit. Is it Spotify ads? No, it's actually a song. So we do have divergence. Let me see if I have anything here. Vaccine diagnosing stocks, right? Again, on spring coronavirus. Yes. Apparently, this is also going up because of the coronavirus, right? Yeah. Going up on coronavirus, man. It did go up as well, but not as much as the other ones, right? The other ones gapped up 100%. This one was sitting at $8.45, and it opened up at $14, almost 100%, but not quite like the other ones, man. So I guess this whole coronavirus is probably going to be really good for med stocks, right? If you look at when coronavirus started, more or less news started to surge about coronavirus, yeah, it has been having green days, right? Probably way back here on January. I think that were the first cases that were being reported. And from there, it's just like very, very nice move to the upside, right? And a lot of these companies. At least it's the first. What? Someone coming in here and being rude? Yeah. No, I think I had people come in here and try to troll the channel and speak in other languages. And I did reply to them in other languages as well. Spanish, German, Portuguese, and maybe... Yeah, I can't remember what other language. But when I replied to them, they just shut up and left. Yeah, a dislike? No, I think I've gotten dislikes before, but it's just been a very, very long time since I've gotten a dislike. I think if I look at my record, it's probably mostly likes overall. I'm not even sure where I can look at that. I do have some analytics that I could look at. I'll go look at the ones that you mentioned, right? But let me see this. There's probably something that I can look at where it's likes and dislikes. I'm just not sure where exactly it's at. I'm trying to find it, though. I'm curious. Reach, maybe? Nah, not here. Sorry if you see me be quiet. I am trying to find something here on the side screen. I'm trying to see how many dislikes I've gotten. Or a percentage of dislikes. Yeah, weird, man. I'm not sure where it's at. Subscribers, stop country, no, gender, age. Maybe if I look likes. Nah, not sure. Oh, man, look at that. Wow, Spotify. And your ads. Amazing, amazing ads from Spotify, man. What are we going to play now? Let's play this one, I guess, and shuffle it. Yeah, this one's a little bit more upbeat, right? I have no idea where the likes and dislikes are, man. I don't think I've ever searched for them. It's just sometimes when I look at the videos, it just tells me I have like X amount of likes and X amount of dislikes. Right now that I'm looking for them, I just can't seem to find them. Top ad screen, play cards. No, this is not it. Reach, maybe? Views? No. I can't tell, man. YouTube search, impressions, external sources, playlists. Now, nope, I have no clue where the likes and dislikes are. I'm pretty sure if I go to a video, it'll tell me how many that video has. But unfortunately, it doesn't tell me anything else. For example, the one from yesterday, I have to click on it though. I will in a second, man. And I go into analytics for the one yesterday. I'm trying to see if I can see the likes and dislikes. Or, yeah, each video, it does tell me where it's at. And my channel average is 98.7% likes. That's what I got. See this right there. Right here. Oh shit, it moved. It moved again. There you go. See, it tells me here. Right here it says channel average. Let's see more. This is for this video though. I want it for all videos instead of crypto, maybe here. Maybe here. I'm not sure, man. I'm struggling with this. Views, impressions, more metrics. Maybe here, likes. Here it is. Likes and dislikes. See, I got very few dislikes. Here I have one, and here I have one. So my average is 1,174 likes, and let me find the likes versus dislikes. I guess that's the one I need, right? More metrics. Likes versus dislikes. So 98.7, right? 1,194 likes. I'm not sure how many. I have to hit dislikes, but I have. Let's say I got a pretty good batting average, right? Yeah, 98%, man. It's pretty likable, I guess. If I go dislikes, it'll tell me how many I have. So that's what we wanted to get, right? How many dislikes I've gotten. So I should have hit that the first time. So 16 dislikes out of 1,000 and some odd. Yeah, that's pretty good, man. That's a pretty good record. I'm happy with that. 98 percentile. Yay, way to go. Now I'm going to move these back here to the side and get back to the analysis, man. I think we just screwed around a little bit too much. I'm such a serious guy and such a cool guy, man. I'm not sure why this dude came in here being all preachy and shit, you know. I already cursed too many times, so if it's gonna get me in trouble, I just might as well get him out in this video, right? Like I said, I'm not sure why he came in being all prick and stuff, man. But you know, usually, like, I'm not sure why guys or people expect people to be nice when they come in and are rude. You know, you don't go into a house and punch someone in the face and not expecting to like get thrown out of the house, right? So, whatever. You did have other companies you want me to look at. Just give me 1 second. Codex. Okay. Fuck, man, this had a very, very weird gap down. So okay, so you gapped up a lot. It opened up here, and then you just moved down from there. But again, very, very huge gap 2 days ago. It's probably just on coronavirus fault. Yeah, man, not sure. Vaccine diagnosis sucks. Raise again. I was putting coronavirus. Yes, it's coronavirus, man, for sure. The gap here went from a closing of $1.88 all the way up to $2.80, so about $1 up. Not quite as 100%, but did manage to close over 100% up gains. So again, very, very nice gains on CO Diagnostics. Then we have AEMD. AEMD. This one didn't gap up too much, but he had a very nice run. Almost, I'll take it at the low, right? So $2.51, and then I'm going all the way up to $3.97. So about $1.50 up, man. Now we're doing something. Let's see. So higher, more positive momentum, high, also higher on the other side. Going higher, really nothing there to worry about. High, positive, more positive. Okay, that's fine. And this other one, just the one we had divergence here. I guess that's it, man. AHPI. Yeah, today wasn't a super nice day for the Dow, right, or for the markets in general, I guess. But it's good to see that these companies are making very nice gains. Dude, CBLI went to 100%, then LLIT 154, 82, 82, 65. This one went up 50%, so that's very nice as well. Allied Healthcare Products. See, when I get this and I open it, all it mentions is coronavirus on the site news. So I'm guessing all these stocks are going up on coronavirus news, man. Crap, man. I'm tired, man. Heavy day. I had an interview today for another position at a trading company. Pre-interview. Oh, man. That one's going to be interesting. Depends on whether or not it gets actually conclude whatever they need, man. It's also for another Swiss company, so we'll check it out once they get more information in. It went really good, man. I got a call from the managing director, the country managing director, and he asked me if I was. He basically explained what the position was and what he's expecting and stuff that I can do. He sent me an email with the job description and asked me if I'm interested. So yeah, I'm interested, and apparently he wants to see how much I want to earn. So still gotta work that number out, depending on some questions that I still have to ask him. And if they're cool with that, I'm probably gonna have my next interview with the CFO of the company from Switzerland, and that's gonna be basically key. And yeah, it could be really, really high paying. Particularly if I get a signing bonus and a couple of years locked in, it could be a really, really good contract. Yep. It's going to be really interesting. Still yet to be determined, though. Let's say it's starting the process, right? It's my second interview right now. So, first one was with the headhunter, and then it was with the managing director from Mexico. And then from that should be the CFO. But I do have some questions, and I want to look at their financials, because what they're asking for, it's let's say it's big. What they're asking for, it's big. It's a lot of work, so it's gonna be really interesting. Do I have to speak German, Swiss, German, French? No. Usually, all these trading companies have their main language being English. They're asking that I speak Spanish and English. But I do speak French and German, not enough, just enough to get me into trouble. Very little, man, very, very, very little German. And they also speak Italian in Switzerland and Romani, I think. I lived in Switzerland for like 3 months when I was with Glencore. It was like 3 to 4 months, I can't remember exactly, but it was somewhere around that time. It was around 2010, and I was working for Glencore, the trading company. And I did get to go to Switzerland for them for some training stuff. It was really interesting. And this company is also Swiss-based, so. But no, generally the language is just English and Spanish, because I'm probably going to be handling the whole Mexican market as well. So just probably that, you know. Thanks, man. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man. Still haven't made my mind yet, or how much I'm gonna ask him for, but it should be high on the monthly. I do believe it's in the double digits monthly salary range. So triple digits yearly, maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe more. I still gotta do the numbers on what they're requesting, and come up with an agreement and signing bonus, etc. So all that's really going to affect the negotiation and the rate I can lock in, especially if I lock it in at 3 years or 2.5 years or 2 years for the project that they have. It could be really, really interesting. So yeah, it's gonna be different from what I'm doing right now. It's going to be basically going back to what I used to do before, and that's gonna be really, really cool, man. I really like what I used to do before, the trading and physical trading of commodities, and then making the book and managing the book, etc. It's really, really interesting. Yeah. Oh, one MMA plus Tesla plus Swiss passport. Yeah, I'm not gonna have a Swiss passport, man. Unfortunately, Switzerland does not give you citizenship ever. Yeah, you could leave there, and I think you have to live over 10 years, maybe. The music's too loud. You have to live there over 10 years, and there we go. You have to live there over 10 years, and what happens is they give you like a Class C citizenship or Class C visa or something like that. The only way you can become a Swiss citizen, I think, is if you are born from a Swiss woman. I think that's how it works, man. It's something weird. It's by blood, not by soil, right? So yeah, I'm not sure how else, man. But yeah, I did have friends that had been living in Switzerland for 10 years, and they were not citizens of Switzerland. They had the same rights to a certain extent, but there were some things that they still couldn't get. So yeah, Switzerland it's a very tough country to become a citizen of. Yeah. Anyways. VIR, Virtech. Yeah, sure, I'll look at that one. I screwed that one up. I didn't type it right. There you go. $24% up. Gapped up and pulled back. Fuck. Coronavirus stocks. Keep your eyes peeled for updates on this new strain of coronavirus. It may have widespread impact on the markets. Yes. That's the news that I get on the side. But okay, cool. This gappage is from coronavirus news. I'm not sure why it gapped down. Contrary to the other companies, right? You're going from a high to a higher high, positive momentum to more positive momentum. On the RSI, you're also going higher, so didn't have that bearish divergence to merit that pump to the downside. Maybe if people were just hunting the one that was pumping the most, probably put money in here at first, and then oh crap, this is not the one, and then switch to another one, right? Like I said, not really sure why this isn't pumping that much, but trying to play this track and it's really not going, man. Why? It's just like off Spotify ads. There we go. Couldn't get rid of them Spotify ads. Yeah. So, dude, I think that's gonna be it for today, man. I am having a tiring day. Let's say it was full. Government site on China are saying 4,000 plus infected. Soka, how's it going, man? Government site in China are saying 4,000 infected. Other social media are saying factor of 10 to 40,000. Yeah. So this for yeah. I've seen conflicting arguments on that. Social media in China are saying more numbers. Yes, I do agree. But the government has different numbers. Maybe social media are considering other people that are not infected with coronavirus, but with another virus that could also be spreading. I'm not sure, man. But I do believe they're censoring numbers to try to not make it as alarming as it is. But I've seen videos that have been circulating. I'm not sure, man. There's videos of people like standing up, trying to take a step, and then really just falling down and crashing. I'm not sure if that's from the coronavirus or not. Anyways, you can't even see what happened. Yeah, that Josh dude was weird. Josh Rabinowitz. Being a dick, man. But that's fine, you know. Yeah, I've seen those photos of hospitals. I've seen photos of nurses crying, or videos of nurses crying because they can't handle the pressure. Videos of people just falling over and people trying to help them, and like women crying because their loved ones are probably just like passed out from the virus. Yeah, it's not pretty what that's circulating around. Yeah, I do agree, Soka. He couldn't type well. So, yeah. Thanks, Anonymous. Yeah, I know. Thanks for being here, guys. You know I appreciate you guys when you come in here each and every time. You guys make this channel a lot more fun. And so if you like what we do, like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell, right? So, yeah, man, for sure, man. There's people on TikTok showing what's happening in China. Yes, I've seen those videos as well. Some of them. Yeah, I agree. They're pretty crazy, man. Yes, some of them, like some people send me a pack of videos and photos of what's happening there. It's not really nice. But we'll see, man. In other news, also sad what happened to Kobe Bryant and his daughter, sadly. When I grew up watching basketball, I still got to see Michael Jordan play, and Scottie Pippen, and Steve Kerr, and then even Dennis Rodman, when they had this amazing team with Tony Kukoc as well, and everyone was like the Bulls, right? The like 90 somewhat Bulls, man, when they were like on top of everything. So yeah, look, I don't believe Kobe Bryant was as good as Michael Jordan. He was probably close, but not as good. But for a lot of people, like that didn't get to see Michael Jordan play, he was a Michael Jordan of their generation. So yeah, I do believe the guy had an impact on the sport, and he probably still had a lot to give. Probably as a coach in the future or something like that, right? Like Steve Kerr come back and coach the Golden State Warriors. So I do believe he probably still had a lot of future and a lot of stuff he could give to basketball. And it's sad to see someone go that young, right? Because he wasn't that old. He was like 40 somewhat. I think 41. So quite young for a person. Maybe I said that because he's like 6 years older than me, but for me that's very young, man. He went out very young, and yeah, it's kind of sad, man. But yeah, dude, there's a lot of stuff happening, right? See how things keep on going. Anyways, I think I'm gonna sign off. I'm a little bit tired. There's some work I still have to finish, presentations that I gotta send out, and numbers that I gotta run. 2020 is crazy. Yes, Soka, 2020 is really, really crazy, man. Crazy insane, or insane crazy? Yeah, we are on the first month, man. And we still have a lot to go, man. But look, even in politics, it's probably going to be a very, very crazy year, man. You have impeachment talks happening. Apparently, there were some reports that the U.S. Embassy got hit on Iraq. I can't remember where it was. I read it in the morning. So there's probably going to be, like, talks of, like, retaliation, or, like, relationships might deteriorate. and that could also impact the stocks. So yeah, there's a lot of shit happening in the world, man. Yeah, you're welcome, Anonymous. Thanks for being here, guys. You guys coming in here make it worthwhile. That's why I keep coming back. You guys are fun to hang around with and chill and chat with and look at market with. But yeah, like I said, I'm tired, man. It was a heavy day, plus the interview, plus some work that I still have to finish. I left the office very late today. That's why the stream started really late as well. So for me, it's almost 12 p.m. And tomorrow I have a really early start that I have to be at the office. And that's why I need to finish the presentation. But guys, thank you for watching. If you like what we do, like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell so you're notified when we go live. This is Instead of Crypto. I'm your host, Martin. It has been a pleasure being here with you guys, especially with little pricks like Josh, or whatever his name was, Rabinowitz. I gotta go back and look. Josh Rabinowitz, yeah. When people come in like that, it's fun also. People that want to troll and then get insulted, that's fine. Anyways, that's it for tonight, guys. Talk about crypto to your friends, to your family, to your coworkers. Let them know that we are here. This is Instead of Crypto. I'm your host, Martin. Again, I'll catch you tomorrow for another edition of Instead of Crypto. I'll try to be here on time. Yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow, guys. Thanks.